Monty sipped his coffee. It was a Tuesday, another day at Guru Tech 24. The phones were quiet, too quiet. Monty liked helping people. He liked solving their computer problems.
Suddenly, his phone rang. Caller ID showed unknown. Monty took a deep breath. He put on his headset. Guru Tech 24, this is Monty. How can I help you?
Hello, a shaky voice answered. Mr. Jenkins was on the line, his voice trembling with anxiety. Is this the computer help? He asked, his voice filled with desperation. It was an older gentleman, Mr. Jenkins. He sounded distressed, almost on the verge of panic. Mr. Jenkins had a problem. His computer screen was filled with alarming messages. His computer had a pop-up. It was a bright, flashing warning that seemed urgent. It said his bank account wasn't safe. The message claimed his financial information was at risk. He needed to call a number. The message insisted it was the only way to secure his account. Mr. Jenkins, trusting, did just that. Now he was worried. He had given them access to his computer. They said they were from Microsoft, Mr. Jenkins explained, his voice trembling. He believed them. They asked for a code from my phone. He hesitated but eventually complied, fearing the worst if he didn't. Now he was left wondering if he had made a terrible mistake. The fear of losing his savings loomed large. The tech support agent on the other end tried to reassure him, but Mr. Jenkins couldn't shake off the feeling of dread. He sat there staring at his phone, hoping he hadn't just fallen victim to a scam. The security alert still flashed on his screen, a constant reminder of his predicament. Mr. Jenkins took a deep breath, trying to calm his racing heart. He knew he had to act quickly to protect himself. Determined, he picked up the phone again, ready to take the next steps to secure his information.
Monty listened carefully. He'd heard this before. It was a scam, a bad one. The voice on the other end was convincing, but Monty knew better. He had seen too many people fall victim to these tricks. The caller was trying to sound helpful, but Monty could sense the deceit. The code they asked for, that was an OTP, a one-time password. These codes are sent to your phone to verify your identity. They are meant to protect you, but in the wrong hands they can be dangerous. Banks use them for security. They ensure that only you can access your account. It's a layer of protection against fraud. They're like a secret key, only good once. Once used, they become useless. This makes them very secure, but also a target for scammers. If someone asks for your OTP, it's a scam. No legitimate company will ever ask for your OTP over the phone or through email. Always be cautious and protect your information.
Mr. Jenkins, Monty said calmly, those weren't Microsoft. They were pretending to be from tech support, but their goal was to trick you. They were scammers. They want to steal your money. They use fear and urgency to make you act quickly. Always verify who you're talking to and never share your OTP.
Mr. Jenkins was scared.
Don't worry, we'll fix this, Monty reassured him.
Monty told Mr. Jenkins to hang up immediately. First, they called Mr. Jenkins's bank. They reported the scam and changed his passwords. Then they called the phone company to check for unusual activity.
Remember, Mr. Jenkins, never give your personal information or codes over the phone unless you initiated the call. Monty had more advice for Mr. Jenkins. If you see a scary pop-up, don't call the number, he said. These pop-ups are often scams designed to trick you into giving away personal information or money. Close it immediately. Restart your computer to ensure that any potential threats are neutralized. This simple action can often resolve the issue without any further complications. If it pops up again, call us. We'll help you. Our team is trained to handle these situations and can guide you through the necessary steps to secure your computer. It's always better to seek professional help rather than trying to fix it on your own and potentially making the situation worse.
He also told Mr. Jenkins about antivirus software. It's like a bodyguard for your computer. It stops bad guys from getting in. Antivirus software can detect and remove malicious programs before they cause any harm. Regular updates are crucial to ensure that your computer is protected against the latest threats. Monty emphasized the importance of keeping the software up to date and running regular scans.
And Mr. Jenkins, if someone calls you claiming to be from a company you trust, hang up and call the company directly using their official number. Scammers often pretend to be from reputable companies to gain your trust. By calling the company directly, you can verify the legitimacy of the call. Always use the number listed on the company's official website or in your records, not the one provided by the caller. This simple step can protect you from falling victim to fraud.
After the call, Monty felt a sense of purpose. He knew there were others like Mr. Jenkins out there, people who needed help. From that day on, Monty made it his mission to educate his clients about scams. He knew that knowledge was power, and he wanted to empower everyone to stay safe online.